Let's get back to trade, because obviously that's a central issue in the market right now. I have to ask the question, with the 90-day clock ticking towards some kind of deal at the end of it, if I don't know whether it's getting a deal or not, but you have to ask the question, who's the better negotiator here? It's Trump versus Xi. Donald Trump, president, versus Xi Jinping, president of China. Who's the better negotiator? Daniel Oliver is with us, former FTC chairman. Will you make that judgment, Daniel? Who's the better negotiator?
Yes, I'd be glad to. My guess is that Donald Trump will prove to be a better negotiator. He's honed his skills in a free market setting, New York City real estate, which is a tough place to negotiate.
That's for sure.
Whereas Xi Jinping has honed his skills, whatever they are, in a totalitarian communist setting. And my guess is that you learn more in New York than you do in Xi's setting. Xi reminds me of the joke they tell about Al Capone, who is said to have said, I find things go great with a smile and a gun, but they go pretty well with just a gun. and if that's Xi's experience, I think Donald Trump's experience is better.
So Mr. Trump is going into this with a very hard line. I mean, he's saying, look, you get a deal in 90 days, or we're going to hit you with 25% tariffs on $250 billion worth of products. Do you approve of that negotiating style, hardline Trump?
Yes, I do. And I think the key point is that this negotiation is, if you like, less about trade than about other matters. And the other matters are national security and bringing jobs back to America. So it's only partially about trade. The Chinese have been stealing our secrets, and they've been requiring companies to divulge intellectual property secrets as a condition of doing business in China. Trump wants to put a stop to that. And well, the problem is that the Chinese won't know how to respond to that.
Daniel, a lot of people say, yeah, we need a hard line with China, but please don't do it with tariffs. There's an enormous opposition to tariffs in general. I think, however, that that's the only way you can get any leverage with China. What do you say?
That's the only way they'll pay attention. Trade is much more valuable to them than it is to us. They buy about $100 billion from us, and we buy about $525 billion from them. So if we pull up the drawbridge and stop all trade, they take a much larger hit than we do. So we're in a much better negotiating position, and I'm sure Donald Trump knows that, and we'll see if Xi knows it.
Daniel, we really appreciate you being with us today. An original opinion, and we like it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.